All right, let's continue our face-off and take a little closer look or a comparison of the user interface on the Samsung Galaxy S2 versus the user interface on the LG Optimus 2X. And on the GS2, it's Samsung's TouchWiz 4.0, and on the Optimus 2X, it's LG's UI. On the Galaxy S2, you're going to have 7 different panels. And again, it runs Android 2.3 Gingerbread. You can have 7 different panels that you can customize either with Samsung or Android widgets, application shortcuts, bookmarks, folders, or contact information. Take a look at some of the widgets. It's a clock date widget, the new weather widget, and if you just saw it, just switched. So you've got multiple cities under your, for weather, it'll flip between them automatically, which is pretty slick. This is the AP weather widget. This is the new Buddies Now for Samsung. And it basically gives you a picture, if you have a picture, and then tap on it and you get phone, video call, email, or a text message or contact information. Gallery widget, stock market widget, bookmark widgets, which I think are nice. And obviously it's very sensitive, as you just saw. Monthly calendar widget. There's an agenda widget that also fits the same size. These widgets are also, some of them are, you can resize. If you hold down on it, you get this look. Notice I can pull this in, 2, and leave it there if I'd like, and resize it. So some of them are resizable. The dual clock, their yellow pad, which you can see right here. This is their called Active Applications. It runs to their task manager. And you can see at the moment I don't have anything running, but it's an actual task manager. I just recently cleared the memory, so there you go. But it shows me the amount of RAM being used and total. Storage on the whole phone, applications I've downloaded, and then if I've got active apps, I can kill them all, which is pretty slick. And then this is a power bar. We've got brightness, settings, sync, screen timeout. Tap over here, it'll open up Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, brightness, and settings. I don't think there's much that I've missed. Something that's a little different, your widgets are going to run across the bottom now. And I've downloaded a few apps, so there's probably, you see there's some more clocks here that you didn't get to see. But that's a look at the majority. I really haven't downloaded all that much. And then I think I saw, did I get the voice? Did I point that out? There's, I'm sorry, email, and then your voice command, voice talk, and driving mode widgets as well. All right, to move in between panels, you can hold your finger down here where the numbers are and slide quickly between them. There's kind of a shortcut, which is pretty slick. All right, Optimus 2X, you're going to get, again, 7 panels. It runs Android 2.2 Froyo. And your home panel is going to be in the middle. On the Galaxy S, it's to the far left. And let's take a look at some of the widgets here. This is a clock and weather, which is nice. Their bookmark widget, which is new. This is a status widget for Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace. Instead of a yellow pad, they have a white pad. FM radio widget. This is their main widget for Twitter, Facebook, and MySpace. Monthly calendar widget. And this is recent emails, recent text, and their music widget, and then Google search, which is pretty common everywhere. Let me see if there's something. Did I miss anything here? We got some clocks. And again, this is a typical array where it's vertical. And I have to tell you, I do like this better. Your today briefing, today's schedule, weather and clock, clock's going to look the same. It's just going to have different information below the clock, depending on which clock you pick. As far as moving in between the panels quickly, there really isn't a shortcut other than from the home screen, tapping on the home key will give you an overview of all 7 panels, and then pinching the screen will get you back to that. That's also available on the Galaxy S2 from any screen. Simply pinching the screen will give you the overview, and you can move in between them that way as well. So a couple different ways to move between them. All right, let's take a look at the notification systems on both. And they both offer connectivity manager shortcuts, which is great. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, sound, and auto rotation. We've got sound, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, and auto rotation. You also get a music player shortcut, which is pretty slick on the Optimus 2X, which isn't available on the Galaxy S2. Take a look at the application menus on both. The Galaxy S2, right to left, left to right, and there is no end. This is panel 1. If I want to go to panel 4, I can do it that way. And you can set it so that it does stop on 1 if you'd like. You do have a choice. Also, you can move in between the panels quickly depending on how many you have set up, again, by holding your finger down on one of the dots. When you go into Edit, you can add a new page or a new panel, add a folder, and adding a folder, simply dragging the different application shortcuts down here to folder, dragging it up where you want it and titling it, and it's all set. Wherever there's a little minus, it's something you downloaded. If you tap on that, you can actually uninstall the app from here. As far as different views, you have a list view, which is alphabetical. One of the things I don't like about this phone is that your application menu is not in alphabetical order, and you don't have a choice to be able to do that. You can also share apps from here as well. On the Optimus 2X, it works vertically. You have horizontal grid, vertical grid, or list. You can see we're in vertical grid right now, so we can go horizontal if we'd like. And you can see our different panels up here at the top. Our little number 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go back to vertical. In the vertical grid, something that's easy to set up. They have categories, which are very nice. You can see we have downloads, and there's 7 different items. To add a category, very simply go in and title it, and it will set it up and simply drag app shortcuts to that particular category. So you can set up a gaming category, whatever you want to set up. You can see system apps. You want to set up office apps, however you want to set it up. So that's a great way to organize. And again, it works vertically. What else can we do? And then that's about it as far as edit from the main menu. So that works very well. Also, what else did I want to point out? Holding down on the home key will open up the last 8 apps you opened on your Optimus 2X, as you can see there. And tapping on one will take you directly to it. On the Galaxy S2, definitely different. And again, it's running Android 2.3 Gingerbread, but it only shows the last 6 apps you open, but it does give you a shortcut to the task manager, and it is an actual task manager, which is pretty slick, something I haven't seen on too many other smartphones. Anyway, there's a quick look at the user interface on the Samsung Galaxy S2 and LG Optimus 2X. All right, let's go take a look at the messaging applications on both of our combatants, and we'll start with the Galaxy S2. And I'll tap on messaging. We'll go and we'll create a new message. First thing we want to do, there's the editor, so you can get a good look at that. Take a look at our input methods. What do we have available here? SwiftKey I've downloaded, so pay no attention to that. That's my preferred keypad. I love it. Samsung keypad and swipe. So let's take a look at the Samsung keypad. You've got numbers on long press up at on the top row, which is nice. Symbols and numbers are also available lower left-hand corner. Speech to text is right here. Well, let me see if I can actually get it. Call John on Tuesday. Call Jack on Tuesday. That wasn't very close. Spacebar, and you've got your settings down here in the lower right-hand corner as well for your T9. All right. Take a look at it in landscape as well. So prediction was very good for our meeting next Wednesday, which is what I was after. So that looked fine. All right, let's go back in here into portrait and input methods, and let's take a look at swipe. And there's our swipe keypad, which if you're familiar with swipe should look pretty familiar. You've got long press is available for numbers and symbols on the keypad, which is nice, as well as smiley faces up here in the upper left-hand corner. Your numbers are going to be in the center. You've got symbols and numbers as well. Key down here in the lower left. You can change language here in the lower left. And then you've got your microphone for speech to text. Call John on Tuesday. Apparently swipe seems to listen a little bit better. So I got that fine. And I'm going to try and put something for our meeting on Wednesday. We'll go weekday. I was close enough. For our meeting on weekday. I wasn't too bad. I'm impressed with myself. And then let's take a look at, there it is in landscape for you as well. And let's see what we have in the way of attachments. Pictures, so we've got a direct link to the camera as well as the gallery, which is nice. Also for audio, location, contacts, calendar, memo, and tasks. All right, so there's a look at messaging on the Galaxy S2. Let's go into messaging on the Optimus 2X. And let's go in here and see what we have as far as keyboards, keypads. Here we go, input method. We've got the LG keyboard. All right, well, let's do this. Let's go into settings and see if there are some things we can do with the LG keyboard. Input method, on-screen keyboard types. So you've got a phone pad and a QWERTY. All right, so now we know that. As far as the layout, you've got, I'm guessing on long press, you're going to get back to settings again. Yep. And then you've got numbers and symbols on a short press. Language, microphone. Call John on Tuesday. I was putting it in the wrong spot, but yeah, I got it. Let's try it down here. Call John on Tuesday. And again, typically you don't get capitalization with speech to text, so that got it just fine. Smiley faces here. If we open it up for long press, you don't get the actual picture. I'm sorry, I forgot to show you smiley faces on the Galaxy S2. Let me go back here and open that so you can see smileys. There's your smileys, and you get the usual list. All right, and here's your list on the LG Optimus 2X. And then here's your keypad in landscape. And text prediction didn't work too well. Let's go into settings and see if I have it turned on. Word suggestion. Aha! There we go. Let's try that again then. Let's go back. Now we've turned it on. Tuesday. For look at that. Makes quite a difference, doesn't it? Picked up the capitalization, and word prediction worked very, very well. So definitely want to have that turned on, obviously. And let's get back and see what we've got as far as attachments. Pictures, so you're going to have direct link to the camera in the gallery, direct link to audio, and then you have a slideshow, and that's the extent. So we've got a little bit more available as far as attachments on the Galaxy S2 than you do on the LG Optimus 2X. All right, what do you say we wrap up today's face-off with our browser comparison between the Samsung Galaxy S2 and LG Optimus 2X? I've got the flash fully enabled on both, so we're going to put the dual-core processors hopefully to the test here. They're both running off the same Wi-Fi network. I've got the display set to automatic brightness. And what do you say we kick this off and head over to Smartphone Envy? And there it is on both, and we're off. See who wants it. At the moment, doesn't look like anybody's interested. Oh, wow. There goes the Galaxy S2. Here comes the Optimus 2X. Who's going to be our winner? Galaxy S2 is loaded. Flash and all. And you can see how smooth it is. Optimus 2X is loaded. Smooth, but not as smooth as the Galaxy S2. Double tap to zoom in. There you go. Take a look at the fonts on both. And again, both of them offer pinch to zoom. Let's zoom all the way out, and then I'll double tap to zoom in on both. And then the thing that's nice here is I can double tap, or I can pinch to zoom and then double tap, and it should rewrap it. There it goes to fit the display. Can't do that on the Galaxy S2. Double tapping pulls it all the way back. You can go into settings to change the zoom level when you zoom in, either far, medium, or close. You can see I've got it on medium, which is, I'm guessing, in the middle. But it doesn't actually handle that, similar to the iPhone 4. Also doesn't do that. All right, let's head over to Engadget and see how that goes. Should be on both of these. There it is, and we're off. Galaxy S2 is the winner of our first heat. A little bit ahead right now of the Optimus 2X. Galaxy S2 is done. And the Optimus 2X is done. You can see it's not anywhere near as smooth as the S2. All right, let's get up here and double tap to zoom in on both. Rewraps. Again, both very responsive. Double tap to zoom all the way out. Any rendering issues on either one? Nope. Nice and clean. They both look great. All right, let's give them a little bit of a test here. Let's head over to CNN and let's load a video on both. Make them play a flash video and see how well they perform. And we'll have a little race over to CNN. And it's the full site on both. Galaxy S2 is done, and the Optimus 2X is done. And we'll go right here. Optimus 2X looks like it's going to eat up this video. Well, here comes the Galaxy S2.
Long and the body molds itself into whatever organs but that's opposite how it should be. And whatever stressless piece is designed to mold itself to your stressless, not the other way around. Stressless, the most uncompromising comfort in the world.
Alright, we're here with Nick Cannon. Just finished your interview with Piers Morgan. First of all, Nick Cannon just finished your interview with Piers Morgan. First of all, 1 to 10, -4. Scale of 1 to 10. Horribly. I can't get over it. Horribly. I can't get over his annoying, very pompous.
All right, there you go. There's a look at our browser comparison. The Galaxy S2 was considerably quicker in loading web pages and a lot smoother once the web pages were loaded as far as handling the web pages themselves. As far as the flash video, again, the Galaxy S2 was a little quicker. Both of them pretty much about the same. Both of them had some trouble spooling it up initially. It was a little herky-jerky. Once they got to the actual article we were after, both of them seemed to play it quite well. So all in all, I'd have to give it to the Galaxy S2. So anyway, I hope that's been helpful. Don't forget to stop by smartphoneenemy.com. Check out the written review, winner of today's face-off, photos and videos from both of today's contestants. I hope that's been helpful. Take care.